Hey y'all, hey, it is I, Sheree of Fear Street, coming at you with another Fear Street review. Today, I'm here to talk about Amigo, which opened December 2nd, which is today. Funny how that worked out. A lot of us have been waiting for this movie because it has two people we love to see work together, and it just looks creepy fun. So, very happy we got our hands on this screener, and I suggest you also go check it out before you get spoiled. Speaking of spoilers, there's probably going to be some spoilers here because we drunk and ramble here. So we never know what's going to come out. So if you're afraid of spoilers, hit pause and go away and come back a later day. I respect that. I too am anti the spoilers. So, anywho's, you've had time to hit pause. You've not hit pause. So you're consenting to go on this journey with me, and we'll see where I end up. The synopsis for this movie. After a violent incident, the good natured David decides to accommodate and care for his best friend Javi. But as the two of them begin arguing, the truth about their toxic homicidal relationship bubbles to the surface, and madness soon takes hold. Yeah, that's right up my alley. Also, it needs to be said that Javi's played by Javier Botet, and David's played by David Pareja. And they've worked together before, and so like we are living our best horror lives this year, y'all. Get into it. Things I really liked about this movie is that like up top, you know, Javi and David have a history. You know, there's a past. You don't know what it is, but something's off. You're like, you're saying friends, but you're frenemies. And what is this? What is this? We see David treating Javi like Javi's the most important person in his life. He's like raining out on women from his bedroom down the hall. Like he is dedicating himself to this friend, and we're like, is this guilt? Is this guilt? What did you do to Javi? Um, we we are fine and we are floating and we're trying to figure out this mystery. And then they find themselves isolated because of a storm. And that's when David's paranoia takes hold. And that's where we get the misery references. Yeah. It takes some turns. It gets wild. We're not sure if it's David's paranoia or if it's something really happening. And I love that ambiguity. The breadcrumbs, they feed us things, but they don't feed us too much. Like nobody's getting full off of this. You're just like, do I think this? Do I believe that? And those are my kind of movies, as we know. But like whatever it is, it's creepy. Let's not forget that it's creepy when you see dead people and you see people who can't move moving. We got problems in this movie, and so there are some moments. It's supposed to be a dark comedy. I didn't find myself laughing a lot. I am also a broken human being, so maybe some of you will laugh, but I was just more here for the idea of being trapped in your body while being trapped in a house with somebody who might have bad intentions towards you. I was also here for the mystery of what happened to these two and why do they think they were friends. That's where my brain goes though. So who knows? Who knows? Maybe you will think it's a laugh riot and you can come back to me and be like, bitch, you missed these jokes. And I will be like, thank you. I I also really need to compliment our two leads because those actors and their history, I think, is what helps this movie so much because the places they have to go with each other for this film. I don't want to ruin anything, but again, we talked about a person who cannot do things for themselves and a caretaker. And so, like, you let your mind go to some places, and then you come here, and it's going to be even further than you think it is. Even like just some of the like fighting going on towards the end, you're just like, there is no way you can do this at a certain level of trust and respect. And hats off to both of them. I loved seeing it. I think that this movie is also the perfect runtime. We've been in lots of very long movies. um, we know that that is not my ministry. I don't have an attention span, and if you hit over an hour and a half, it better be the best thing I've ever seen. So yeah, I had a good time. I had a good time. I think that this is probably one of the movies that are coming out from this little catalog of screeners we got from this specific company that I would say is towards my top. I'm worried it's gonna get buried because of some other ones, but like that's why I'm talking to you about it. I'm singing the good word for Amigo, so you will hopefully go see it and tell me what you think. Because as far as if it's a yay, a nay, or a may for me, it is a yay. Yes, I think I'll be revisiting it, even though I didn't feel like it was the dark comedy it was sold as. I also think that there's just a lot to draw from here. And with that tight runtime, I can't be mad at what I think I might have to pick up later and what I think I'm leaning towards as far as what is real and what is not real and who I'm siding with and who I'm not siding with. Because again, when you have frenemies, like There are two very different sides to whatever the story is. And so I don't know. I don't know after one watch. We'll have to rewatch. That's why screeners in my inbox. I'm gonna rewatch it when I get time someday. Someday soon, hopefully, while my memory is jello. But yeah, I think that it's like any other piece of art. You have to like revisit a couple of times to fully appreciate it. But I'm already starting to like see what I like about it. I'm gonna keep coming back to it. I'm drawn to it. There's something in there for me specifically. So yeah, yay. If you have seen Amigo and you agree or disagree, that's your business, but you can put it on our YouTube. And if it's polite, then we might respond if we see it. If it's not polite, then we'll just quietly mute you. That's how we roll. Thanks to our friends at Deck Analog for making this review possible, because without people giving us screeners, we will not see these movies because we are two itty bitty podcasters out here with $0. So we can only review what people let us see. So thank you, friends, for everything you've done for us and continue to do. Also for letting me see this movie because I've wanted to see it forever. That's all I got for now. Have a great night and do what you're doing. If you're doing it well and it's fun, I guess. I don't know you. Stay fierce. Bye.